Eric, we just watched a school board meeting where there were a number of things. I mean, I didn't even know what was going on.
Right.
There was a settlement that there was no details.
Right.
There were furloughs approved, no details.
Well, there were some meaty and weighty items that took place today without any discussion.
Right.
Yeah, without any openness, without any transparency. Most of the business with the Central Dauphin School Board is essentially transpires in an executive session. And I think one of the reasons that occurs is because a lot of people don't show up. And I think the school board interprets that as apathy or disinterest or support,
Right.
Which it isn't. I mean, we were talking about furloughs today of 74 teachers, and I was sitting next to the union president who had no idea this information was going to be on the slate, who the people were. There were a number of settlements there worth a lot of money, and there was no information. And you know, I guess people need to understand is, you know, democracy is about being engaged. You know, Lingelstown Gazette, Swan, you know, you have community tools here where you have the information, you have the access, but if you don't get in the arena and get involved, you're not going to like the results.
Right, and what is just one or two simple things that someone could do, take a couple of hours a month, what
Right.
could they do with the school board, the school district, to hold decision makers accountable?
I think, you know, one of the tools you have a right to know request. If you have a request, and I can help anybody fill them out, and you're interested, I can help you fill out a right to know request. But before you do that, I think folks tend to be responsive to emails or to a letter. You know, just inquire so people know that you're interested. I think that the board can meet us halfway, and I think there needs to be more town hall meetings. I think that's what's missing. We just made a decision with the superintendent, and everybody knew who the superintendent was going to be. And it's not a hit on Carol Johnson. She's a fine professional, but it's a bad process, a secretive process, and, you know, a sneaky process. So I think folks need to get involved, but I think there needs to be more opportunities to get involved, and that means you're going to have to give up, you know, a night or two of television. But I think if you're not willing to come in, then at least have the ability to email. Go to the website. There's a lot of information there. Ask questions. It's your obligation, I think. And you want to know what's going on with your kid. You want to know what's going on with the money. I mean, there's oodles of questions that people want to ask, and I get asked all the time. So make an effort. Make a phone call. Make an email, and see how you responded to. You can also contact me. I'm at 541-1101. We have a wealth of files and information, and more than happy to help anybody in the district who has a question or needs assistance.
Thanks, Eric.
You've got it.